In tonight's top story, a man found dead in his family's driveway has Anderson County deputies investigating a homicide along Hillcrest Drive in Williamston. The coroner says they were all called to the scene early this morning, and he suspects the victim hadn't been dead for more than 30 minutes when they arrived. Fox Carolina's Madison Stiles talked with a neighbor in that area today. But Madison, do we know who deputies are saying is responsible?
No, the sheriff's office actually hasn't released any information related to the suspect in this crime. But as you can imagine, this all came as a shock to those that live in the area. Not many of them say that they knew the family who live in the house where this all happened. But of course, it's a very active investigation.
Neighbors along Hillcrest Drive in Williamston say they were woken up by sirens, blue lights, and several deputy patrol cars lining their street just after 6:30 Sunday morning.
At this time, we are actively working a homicide case with the Anderson County Sheriff's Office.
Crime scene tape surrounding this home and deputies surveying the area left many with questions, wanting to know what exactly happened in their usually quiet neighborhood and who was involved.
At this time, we've identified the victim as Jose Alfredo Martinez. He is a 24-year-old Hispanic male that died of traumatic injuries at the residence here.
The coroner could not release the weapon involved or the injuries Martinez sustained, but says it happened at his uncle's house, where it appears there were a group of people who all knew each other.
There's quite a few people that were in the residence at the time this event occurred, so the sheriff's investigators are attempting to talk with everybody, still trying to run down everybody who was present at the scene during the time the event occurred.
The coroner tells us Martinez, originally from El Salvador, was not a U.S. citizen and says he was in town visiting family who lived in the home.
Did not have any kids. We do not see any indication, and according to his uncle, whether he had any wife or any. His family is still apparently from El Salvador.
But until neighbors know who's responsible, they say they'll still be on edge, and they hope this is a sight they'll never see again.
He will be scheduled for an autopsy tomorrow or Tuesday.
And of course, those autopsy reports will give investigators a little more insight on what exactly happened leading up to Martinez's death. But anybody that has any information in this case is asked to call the Anderson County Sheriff's Office. We're live in Anderson County. Madison Stiles, Fox Carolina, the 10 o'clock news.